खानों पे ही मैं करूं, तेरे खानों पे ही मैं करूं, तेरे खानों
Oh, as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva Mahasadashiva Murthy, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramashivasya Mahasadashiva Murthy Paramavatari Maya Bhavatyah Sarvebhyah Paramadvaitasya Asihi Diyati. Om. 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 Oh, oh, oh. Direct message from Paramashiva, from Maha Kailasa. Never allow delusions to overpower you continuously. Peel the delusions layer by layer by layer. Every layer of the delusion you peel it, you free yourself from it. Your sufferings will drop. Listen. Every delusion covers you like a layer. From that layer, incidents of your life manifest. It's like a movie on the screen. First, the screen forms the base. Then, many things are shown on the screen. Same way, your delusion forms the base and many incidents manifest from the delusion. Tamas is the toxic delusion. Once you start enjoying it, allowing it due to various reasons, I tell you, whoever sells your time for someone else, means if you are working for others, invariably you are bound to allow tamas to settle down on you. You are bound to allow tamas to overpower you because someone else is responsible. Someone else is boss. All you need to do is be cunning enough to cheat him, to convince him. Over. You can continue the life always mind takes easy way out, and tamas as a toxin encourages this. Listen. That is why I insist on being your own boss. Listen, in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, whether you are a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, any any profession you belong to, you are your own boss. There is no boss higher than you. Do you know there is a rule in Manu? Even if you are a Vaishya, only first 25 years your son or a subordinate, means only till his brahmacharya period, he can be under you. The moment he is about 25, he has crossed 25, or the time for his vivaha, marriage has come. After the vivaha, he can't be under you. He has to be his own boss. Layer by layer of delusion creates various levels of incidents in your life. Various reactions and actions in your life. I'll give you like a formulas. If your tamas layer is covering you, putting you in sleep, pushing you to the level of sushupti, sleep, the actions and reactions, the scene and incidents you manifest from that is your dreams. When you take alcohol or any addictive drugs, the actions and reactions you see in your deluded state does not go away after you settle down. They continue to impact your decision-making capability. Remember, the dreams you go through does not continue to stay throughout your day, but the experiences you go through, the patterns you go through, deluded experiences you go through during the addictions impact your decision-making capability and continues to impact your daily life even after you are out of the effect of that drug. And I'm giving you one by one layers. The tamas of deep sleep, tamas of drugs, worse than these two. Tamas of the drugs is worse than the tamas of deep sleep. Maybe I should show like this first, because the way I show, based on that, you will understand. Your mind, your visualization will function only based on the way I move my hands. The tamas toxin you allow to settle down on you during the deep sleep is one layer. Worse than that is the tamas you allow during the drugs, alcohol, addictive drugs, illegal drugs, sometimes even legal drugs, which addicts you. Third, the tamas you allow due to food addiction. The tamas you allow due to food addiction. Listen. And fourth, actually, the tamas you allow due to food addiction is more serious than the drug addiction, because you don't even realize the impact of your food in your daily decisions, whether decisions related to relationship or business, or even your opinions about the life you build. Your food plays a major role, very big role. Unfortunately, you are not waking up to it. Then the next layer is the tamas you allow due to anger on the person whom you choose as a boss. See, you wanted job, you accept somebody as your boss, but you allow so much anger to be cherished by you, thinking that he is exploiting you. Then you develop anger towards him. With that anger, you allow tamas to settle down in you, which permanently mentally makes you handicapped. You become mentally handicapped. I tell you, if you are working for someone, you almost stop using very important, powerful parts of your brain to take the responsibility for whole life, to visualize whole life and take responsibility for it. That is one of the biggest power. Human beings don't manifest that power, lives as human cattle. Listen to this word, human cattle. Those who work for others do not even visualize their full life and take responsibility for it. They always think, oh, they plan, they think only for the salary they get. With that, what they should do in their life, their whole planning ability is minimized to their salary, and always the furthering of their life is nothing but fighting with their boss, not taking responsibility and expanding life. I repeat, my disciples, practicing Hindus, should be their own boss. All my disciples, all practicing Hindus should be their own boss. Listen. The layers and layers and layers of delusion. Delusion you develop, the tamas layer you develop during the deep sleep, tamas layer you develop during the drugs, alcohol, or any illicit drugs, the tamas you develop due to your food habits, food patterns, tamas you develop due to anger, violence. I am describing each layer of tamas. And each layer of tamas raises, gives birth to different levels of addictions and delusions, actions and reactions. Do you know the funny thing? If somebody tries to wake you up from your delusion, you get anger towards them. You get angry. You try to brush them aside. You hate people who really want you to be awakened from your delusion. Then the most powerful and worst delusion is conscious delusion. Maya. Those who fall into the delusion consciously. For this conscious delusion, how you allow conscious delusion and delude yourself. I'll give you a small story. It's actually from our scriptures. It's not story, it's the incident happened from Hindu scriptures. Narada, a great sage, all of you know that. One of the greatest brahmachari, Triloka Sanchari. He has a very big powers. Not just powers, he's also a great bhakta, devotee of Narayana. So once he goes to Narayana, Parandama, and asks Narayana, Prabhu, everyone is saying, Maya is too powerful, delusion is too powerful, it's very difficult to handle. Can you show what Maya is? Because Narada is a born Jivan Mukta. He is son of Brahma. So when Brahma manifested him itself, he manifested Narada as a Jivan Mukta. And he was a born, liberated. Narada, Sugabrahma Rishi, all of them were born liberated. While they are born, they are Jivan Muktas. So he never tasted Maya. He doesn't know what Maya can do. Unmarried. He is also unmarried. So he will not know what Maya can do. He goes and asks Narada, Parandama, Vasudeva, Narayana, can you show what is delusion? What is Maya? Narayana asked, can you get me a little water? Immediately Narada, oh God, what did I do? Narayana is thirsty. I am supposed to be a great devotee serving before Bhagavan asks. I should immediately fetch water for him. He ran to the river, nearby river. He got a vessel and filling the water to bring it to Narayana. He saw a beautiful woman taking bath in the river. The moment he saw her, he just fell in love with her. And he started walking behind her. She went to her village, nearby village. He went behind her, asked her to get married to him. She said, come and talk to my father. He went and convinced her father, got married, had first child, second child, third child, fourth child. Suddenly one day, there was a huge flood in that river. His whole village was getting washed. He saw his house was washed. His agriculture field was washed. Everything is lost. He decided at least to save his family. His wife and 4 kids. He was holding them tightly, but the flood was getting more and more wild. The water level was increasing. First he lost one child, then next child, then the third child. 4th child also is gone. Now only his wife is left. He is holding her tightly, but he is also realizing the ground under his feet is getting washed. Means he is losing his hold on the ground. At that moment, due to the intense pain, he called Narayana, why are you doing this to me? From Vaikunta, he got the response, "Hey Narada, I sent you to get water. What happened?" Suddenly, Narada woke up. He heard the voice. "Narada, I sent you to get water. What happened?" Suddenly, he woke up with folded hands. He said, "Narayana, thank you, thank you, thank you for saving me from this Maya. Now I know what Maya can do. Now I know what delusion can do. Oh God, this is what is delusion. This is what is Maya." Then he asked Narayana, "Oh Prabhu, Parandama, how did I fall in delusion? How did I fall in delusion?" Then Parandama says, Narayana says, "Come on, let's do completion. Relive the whole thing as it happened. Come on." Then Narada sits with a long paper and says, "Okay, the world, my world, the world. Narayana told me to get water. My world, I felt Narayana is thirsty and I should immediately rush and get the water. And how can I be, being a great devotee of Narayana, let Narayana be thirsty and did not even realize it, and I should have given water before even he felt thirsty. What kind of a devotee I am? Here I am, Narayana, Parandama. I'll be back in few minutes with water." I ran. There I saw young, beautiful woman, fell in love with her. Then suddenly, when he was writing this, he asked Narayana, "Parandama, I had only good intention as a devotee who wants to always care for you. As a dedicated devotee, I wanted to quench your thirst. So I went to just get water for you. Is this wrong? What is wrong in this?" Narayana said, "Tell me, what exactly happened?" Narada says, "You asked water because you are thirsty. I went to bring water." Narayana said, "Exactly, that is where you fell into the Maya. I asked water. Did I tell I am thirsty? How can you not remember my space? How can you think, how will Narayana be thirsty? How can you have your own opinion about my instruction?" It just clicked to Narada. Yes, That is where exactly Narada fell into delusion. See, Narayana just smiled and said, how can I be thirsty? Narada said, that is true. You are in Milky Ocean, far Kadal, Milky Ocean, Shira Sagara. How can you be thirsty? When Narada lost the knowledge of the true identity of Parandama, reduced Parandama's true identity, lowered Parandama's true identity, Narada also lost his true identity. Listen, when Narada pulled Parandama down to the human level, Narada also collapsed to the human level. As long as Narada held Parandama as Parama Satya, as long as Narada held Narayana as Parabrahma, Parandama, Paramasatya, he was also in the same state of oneness with that Paramasatya. When Narada pulled Narayana from that Paramasatya state to the human level, he also fell to the human level. The conscious decisions you take are responsible for your conscious delusions. Listen to this carefully. The moment he fell into the level of human being, naturally he fell in love with that young beautiful woman and started going behind her. Everything followed. The delusion layer, the moment you allow the delusion layer, see, for example, the moment you fall asleep, after that, you can't control the incidents of the dream. You can only make the decision whether to fall asleep and dream or not to fall asleep at all. That freedom you have. But once you fall asleep, the dreams are not in your control. Same way, once you fall into delusion, the incidents and things happen after that are not in your control. Whenever you bring your God, your ideal, your Guru down from his Paramasatyatva, you also fall. Whenever you fall, you bring him also down. It is both. Listen, Narada gave his own opinion. Narada came to his own conclusion for Narayana's instruction. So finally, when Narayana asked, "Hey Narada, I sent you to get water. What happened?" He suddenly woke up. Oh my God. The last call all of you will receive from Kailasa. Listen. The last call Narada received from Vaikunta, from Parandama is, "Hey Narada, I sent you for water. What happened?" Same way, the last call you will receive from Kailasa is, "Hey, I sent you for enriching and causing. What happened?" "I sent you for enriching and causing. What happened?" You will wake up. Listen. Even now I am calling. "Hey, I sent you for enriching and causing. What happened?" Blessed are those who decide to wake up. Sit and do exact Narada exercise. I name this as a Narada exercise. I told you to enrich and cause, but you thought I need people and money. You gave your opinion, your conclusion for my instruction. The moment you brought me down from my Paramashivatva, you also collapsed from your Paramashivatva. Delusion starts from there. Flashback. Listen. Narayana asked for water to do Acharya Abhishekam to Narada, to give the next level blessing. It may be any reason. But Narada came to the conclusion, Narayana asked for Narayana. So when Narada asked, when Narada come to the conclusion, when Narada came to the conclusion, Narayana asked for water for himself. He brought Narayana down from the Paramasatya, and he also fell down from that Paramasatya. Because he fell down from the Paramasatya, he got into the delusion. I tell you, all those who thought, I am asking you to enrich and cause because I need disciples or I need money, finished, over. You fell into the delusion. And after that, even enriching and causing you won't do. Forget about enriching and causing. Even your own goals, you will not proceed further because the fundamental delusion makes you consciously handicapped. The moment you think you are asked to work for me, you become my subordinate. You start hating me. Listen. I asked you to enrich and cause, so you will be constantly in that higher space whenever you enrich others, whenever you give these powerful cognitions to others. You experience that higher space, you remember them, you remember those powerful cognitions again. You relive those powerful cognitions again. You re-establish yourself in those powerful cognitions again. One example I can give. If you are really feeling stuck with incompletions with wealth, just start enriching people with all the great truths I revealed about wealth completion. Just talk to 10 people how to complete with the poverty patterns, how to be a boss, how to be powerful, how not to allow poverty delude you, make you sick, how not to allow the poverty to suffocate you. Just teach this completion for 10 people. Suddenly you will feel so powerful and complete. You will manifest wealth. You will have a breakthrough. That pattern with which you are struggling, suffocating yourself, will lose power over you. Listen. Same way, if you are stuck with health issues, you are not feeling empowered to do yoga, laziness is taking over you, Brahma Muhurta yoga is not happening, just talk to 20 people, enrich them. How Brahma Muhurta yoga, early morning Brahma Muhurtam time, yoga, pranayama is the best for life. How many great things it brings. Enrich people, cause them, do wake up call for them, form a team to do yoga together. You will see within a week you will start doing yoga intensely. I tell you, every enriching process I gave you, whether for health, yoga or puja or wealth completion or relationship completion with others, anything, enriching is to keep you always in enlightened space. Everyone around you, listen, everyone around you should feel you are the source for their energy, inspiration. People come and tell me, Swamiji, after the inner awakening, Paramashivoham, we feel so high. But in few months, it goes down. How to keep ourselves in that high? I tell you, within the 6 months of you completing inner awakening, literally you should have taken the inner awakening session for everyone around you in your life. Then you will never go down. Enriching others is the powerful way to enlighten yourself. Enriching, constant enriching is living enlightenment. When you constantly talk to people, near and dear ones, family, teamily, everyone, all these great truths, powerful truths, you will have continuous breakthroughs inside you. I ask you to do enriching for your enlightenment, not because I need people. Listen, when you enrich people, you will be successful in your business. You will be successful in your relationships. You will be a successful leader. You will not be a human cattle. The greatest training I received from my gurus is not just sitting hours together in samadhi. That is also great. But one of the most wonderful training I received is my gurus used to ask me to be in the street. The book distribution, the small booklets will be free and the big books will be sold. During the Kartiki Deepam on Paurnami days, many of you may be aware that my guru Panduranganar is my Acharya. He has written more than 200 books. The small booklets, like less than 100 pages, free. And the big books, like a 500 page, are to be sold. Sold means what? In those days, just 10 rupees. But to buy that one book, these people will ask 100 questions. It means I have to know all answers for them. First thing, I need to know what is in that books. Second, I need to explain to them in the way they understand. Only if they are convinced they are going to buy. Third thing, I learned what really people want from Sanatana Hindu Dharma. What people want from Sanatana Hindu Dharma, not what we are offering. We need to know what people want. I tell you, this training made me user-friendly. If this training was not given to me, I will be sitting in Samadhi in remote Himalayas or maybe in the cave inside Arunachala in Samadhi. Very few who had the darshan of Ramana Maharshi and got the blessing. Very few who received him. Like that, very few of you would have received me. But this training made me useful for millions of you. Listen, I never thought they are asking me to sell books for their profit. No. I was very clear. If my Acharya says, it is for the right reason. Whether I understand or not, I am going to do. And I will not make my reason, my conclusion, my opinion for his instruction. Over. I tell you, I did not allow delusion to settle in me. I did not make my own reason, my own conclusion for my Guru's words. So, not only I did the enriching and causing, I learned the science of how to constantly being useful to people. One thing, even if I was not doing the enriching, I will be in Samadhi because of I am a born with that knowledge of enlightenment and experience of enlightenment as an incarnation. That is different. But not coming to my own conclusion, not giving my reason for my Guru's words, and not pulling my Guru down and not pulling myself down, the enriching I did has taught me so much. I should say my public life started when I was 10, 11, when I started book distribution in the streets of Thiruvannamalai. That's when I learned what people want. What people want. For one book to be sold, I'll be spending sometimes even half an hour, 40 minutes. But after that I saw that book distribution has become almost like a satsang. It's not that only one person will listen. I've started speaking so detailed, some 30-40 people will stand around and start watching, start listening. Then slowly I saw the book distribution has become almost like a daily satsang. 40-50 people will just sit down. So we will have to make the stall little bigger. Because along with the people who are buying, the people who want to listen, they have come and started sitting and settling down. And the next thing is, those who started coming and settling down regularly, they have started distributing books. It became a larger book distribution network. I can see how Kailasa evolved from Thiruvannamalai. All because I did not allow the original delusion, the origin of delusion into me. Pratama Maya, the conscious delusion, was not allowed inside me. Listen. The great ideal of Vivekananda, Atmano mokshartam jagat hitayacha, means for one's own self-realization and for the welfare of the world. Even this statement, we outsmarted him. Even out of this statement, we developed our own theory. First, let me get enlightened, then I will do things for the welfare of the world. That is what is outsmarting enlightened beings, outsmarting Buddhas. We are so powerful deluders. We outsmart enlightened beings. Listen, I am changing the whole thing. Jagat hitaya cha atmano mokshartha. For the sake of the welfare of the world, get enlightened. Because if we say atmano mokshartam jagat hitaya cha, you cover yourself with the delusion, tamas. Let me get enlightened. Then I will work for others' welfare. When you delude yourself with this idea, when you do this, you think, oh, Vivekananda is asking me to work because he needs people. So let me become enlightened first and then work for others. you give your conclusion for Vivekananda's message. You do exactly what Narada did to Narayana. I won't allow you to outsmart. I will not allow your delusions to outsmart my Guru Vak. That is why I am changing. Jagat hitaya cha atmano moksharth. For the welfare of the world, get enlightened. By enriching, get enlightened. I tell you, in this Kali Yuga, the Kali Yuga Dharma is only by enriching, you will even be able to keep yourself in that high enlightened space and achieve enlightenment, because you are surrounded by non-enlightenment ecosystem. The ecosystem which is pushing you into delusion. So in this ecosystem, if you have to survive, even if you have to keep your ideal of enlightenment alive, focused, the only dharma, Kali Yuga dharma, is by enriching, get enlightened. Listen, understand. Maybe in Satya Yuga, where the ecosystem for non-enlightenment did not exist. So just you can get enlightened and radiate enlightenment, because the whole ecosystem is supporting you for enlightenment. But in Kali Yuga, whole ecosystem is working overtime, full time, to put you in delusion. The one and only way you can keep yourself high towards enlightenment is by enriching others. Enlighten yourself. Listen. Even if you enrich someone for wealth completion, you will settle down in completion. That will lead to enlightenment. Even if you help someone for health completion, you will settle down in completion. That will make you enlightened. Every level, by enriching, getting enlightened. Here is the call from Kailasa. Hey, I sent you for enriching and causing to Buloka. What happened? Because you gave your own conclusion for my Guru Vak, for my instruction of asking you to enrich and cause. You tried to lower me and you lowered yourself. You fell into the delusion. Not only you fell into the delusion, you even forgot you are enriching and causing. Like how Narada forgot he has to take water to Narayana. Even in the name of right intention, if the delusion enters in you, life is gone. So from the call from Narayana, hey Narada, I sent you to get water. What happened? He woke up and reached Vaikunta. Here is the call. Hey, I sent each and every one of you to enrich and cast Buloka. Hey, what happened? If you are hearing this call, Paramashiva Sena program is for you. Paramashiva Sena program is for you. This is the wake-up call. Come to Paramashiva Sena program to realize where you allowed the original delusion, the primal delusion, the primary delusion, and how to wake up from the whole thing you created around you after your delusion, as the side effect of your delusion from your delusion. Oh guys, when I say guys, fill your name in that. Oh dash dash dash, fill your name in that blank. Oh, I sent you for enriching and causing to the world. What happened? Fill your name in the application for Paramashiva Sena. Enroll yourself. Be there to find the original delusion. How you allowed and how to remove that original delusion and how to live back again like Narada, celebrating life beyond delusion. Listen, your original state always brings success. Deluded state always fails. Get back to your original state. All those who came today for your questions to be answered, I'll surely answer in next satsang. As already it got late for many of you. Come back for the next satsang. I'll surely answer and bless all your prayers and questions. Those who are waiting for your energy darshan questions and answers, prayers, please come back. This satsang is more important for all of you than the answer you were expecting. I will also make sure you get your answer and the boons and blessings for your prayers in next satsang, next darshan. Wake up. This is the wake up call. Be there in Paramashiva Sena. Blessings. Blessings.
Guru
क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैव समयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटलपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Please relax. I request all the participants to please relax, and you can stop the timestamp video recording. And you can share in the chat, what did you manifest? What were you able to move the bottle? Did the bottle move? And how did you manifest this power? Whatever you experience, you can share it in the chat. Did you feel anything? were you able to feel that oneness with the object, like how Swamiji said, static matter, dynamic activity, and strategic existence is one and the same? Did you feel that the matter in front of you, the bottle in front of you, is connected to you? Did you feel it as an animate thing? Whatever you experience, can I request all the participants to please post in the chat whatever you experienced and how did the bottle move for you? So nice to see everybody sitting and doing the power manifestation after such a beautiful darshan that all of us had. Nithyananda, Ma Shanti, Ravi Shankar, Ma Ananda, Agora Rupini, Ma Priyatma Swarupini. Felt inner space shifting, okay? See, yeah, if you have observed, no, actually, even the matter also would have moved, right? Like after that powerful, the Satsang Swamiji revealed, right? How not to let delusion to overtake us no matter what we do in our life. Not letting the delusion to overtake us and not letting the
You've got the exercise plan, the skincare plan, but when's the last time you took care of your brain? Anxiety, brain fog, memory loss. This class will teach you science-backed ways to combat these issues so they don't take over your life. What is the biggest threat to our brain health? High levels of stress and anxiety. If you're stressed while you are eating a meal, it will be as if you ate 104 more calories than you actually did. There's a lot of hype right now about getting enough sleep. That hype is absolutely 100% correct. No matter what age you are, we are able to shift our brain health. This class is going to teach you how.
I'm Dr. Uma Naidu.
I'm Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett. I'm Dr. Wendy Suzuki, and this is Brain Health on Masterclass.
all of us receive from Swamiji, right? Some or other, Swamiji would have manifested for each and every one of it. It's just that we are yet to cognize it. Okay, the cocra had just manifested, fell from my hand, and the inverted water bottle was still manifesting. I felt the power of leaving and allowing it to happen. Ma, Guru, just one question, ma. The water bottle started to move from your hand? Sorry, started to move from the device? Were you able to see the little bit movement? Ma Primitive, see, why don't you share your video with your friends and family, with your near and dear ones? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's really nice to see all the participants. Okay, Mawang Hani, you posted. We can make super posts because younger. See, actually, where Swamiji has given, actually, Swamiji said that the powers are given to each and every one of us out of his love and compassion. How about for you, Ma Priyatma Swarupini? Ma Linga, Ma Lita, Ma Priyatma. Okay. Yes. Ma Siyavu, Ma Jayalakshmi, do you also want to share, Ma? Were you able to move the bottle? How did you experience the power manifestation? Ma Linga? So after the beautiful power manifestation all of us had, right? Where all of us did the power of consciousness of a matter, and especially we did a little advanced power where we were moving the matter in the silicon, right? So we now, I request all participants continue manifesting. See, understand the darshan is still continuing in you. See, Swamiji's space, right? Swamiji is there in each and every one of us. The darshan is continuing to happen. So, because all participants to continue the manifestation. You can just keep the object in front of you as you're attending the session, as we go, as we continue the next session. Just keep the object next to you, and just connect the Swamiji intensely. Feel it. Just remember Swamiji and chant the Mahavakya and continue to manifest the power of moving the matter. See, as Swamiji says, right? This power of consciousness of matter gives you the ability to move any obstacles in your life. Not just see, if you're having the ability to move from your hand, if you're having the ability to move from the device, that means you can move any obstacle in your life. You may have any obstacle, it may be health, well, anything you may be having. Just through this power of consciousness of a matter, you can actually move obstacles from your life. And with that, now we'll be entering into the next session of our day where very beautifully, very elaborately, we will be understanding how to rewire the brain and how your brain can access different dimensions of the universe. We all learned how we can rewire our brain. Now we will understand more about how your brain can access different dimensions of the universe. So let us listen to these revelations directly from Swamiji. I request all the participants to please settle down and you can give your intense listening. It's actually a very powerful session. So actually Swamiji says, right, see in each and every part, like as we are part of the macrocosm, right, there's some parts, actually Swamiji says that we are actually connected through the certain body parts within ourselves, which actually helps us to connect to the cosmos. Our brain, right, human brain has the ability to connect with the cosmos. Your brain has the power, has the ability to access the higher dimensions of the cosmos. How? Let us now listen this revelation from Swamiji himself directly.
Please understand, your brain is actually constructed capable of grasping, cognizing and functioning. Understand the word functioning, multi-dimensions of the universe. The form I am using is not same. The language I am using is not same. The cognitions I am manifesting is not same. For example, the eyes with which I am seeing all of you, the same eyes are not used in Kailasa, or in Satyaloka, or in Tapoloka. But one thing is same, that is this breathing. Understand? Understand? The air I inhale goes to Kailasa and comes back, comes out. Listen carefully. The eyes with which I am seeing you is not the same eyes I am using in Kailasa. The form I am using is not the same in Kailasa. The words I am using is not the same in Kailasa. The cognitions I am using are not the same in Kailasa or Tapoloka or Satyaloka or in all these 11 planes. I should use the word 11 dimension, not planes. 11 dimensions, because 14 planes. In this plane, in this dimension, you have access to 3 planes. In Kailasa dimension, you have access to 2 planes. I think it is too confusing, so just listen to this word, 11 dimensions. Let's stop with it. So the body I am using in this dimension is not the same body I am using in that dimension. The words I am using in this dimension is not the same words I am using in that dimension. The eyes I am using here is not the same in that dimension. The cognitions I manifest is not the same in that dimensions. But the breathing I am doing is the same in all 11 dimensions. That is the common thread which connects the consciousness with this body. Listen. Listen. That is the common factor connects consciousness with this body. Spanda. Connection. Common connection of consciousness with the bodies. See, I have 11 various bodies in 11 various dimensions. Actually, little more than 11, the bodies I am using. All those bodies are connected through this breathing. That is why being in the breathing space only makes you manifest powers. Listen, I'll repeat. If your breathing is intensified, if your breathing is intensified by attentively listening to a truth, it will crack a component in your brain which will give you access to Satyaloka. Understand? If your breathing is intensified through dancing, kirtan, it will crack a component of your brain which will give you access to Kailasa, because our kirtan is directly from Sadashiva. This Tirukkailaya Vadyam, there are 27 items. Unfortunately, only 20 items are available now. The 7, we don't even know how to make them. And in the 20 also, our laziness, we have not procured all the 20. These Vadyams and this 108 Karana are directly from Sadashiva. Listen carefully. Totally there are 1008 asanas Sadashiva has described in Agama. We are able to lay our hands only on 600 to 700, not all the 1000, because we Hindus, as usual, losing scriptures is our lifestyle. Not maintaining, not teaching, not protecting, not preserving. So we lost, I should say, at least 400. 300 to 400 we lost. So around 600 to 700 we have. We were able to lay our hands. Totally 1008 asanas Sadashiva has described. Time-lapse version of 1008 asanas is 108 Karana. Listen. Time-lapse version means how you fix a camera and capture 24 hours and condense it into 2 hours or 2 minutes. The time-lapse version of 1008 asanas is 108 karanas. So, if your breathing is intensified through this 108 karana based kirtan, our kirtan is completely 108 karana based. Karana means gana in movement, intensity in movement. Length, breadth, depth is gana. Gana in movement is karana. Our kirtan is completely based on this 108 karanas. So, with the karana, because of these karanas, if your breathing is intensified, a component in your brain is electrocuted by that prana, which gives you access to Kailasa, which gives you the perception and cognition of Kailasa. The day you have the vision of Kailasa, you are born in Kailasa. So then you start existing in both planes. You start experiencing two-dimensional life. The more dimension life you manifest, more fulfilling you are, more complete you are, more Sadashivatva manifests through you. Understand? Understand? Through puja, if your breathing becomes very, listen, intense does not mean through dance, getting intense will have a different physical expression. That will naturally be like a big hyperventilation kind of an action. But through puja, when your breathing becomes intense, it will not be hyperventilation type, it will be deeper ventilation type. Like Sahasradala Pangaje Shagala Sida Rashmi Prabham Varabhayagarambujam Vimalaganda Pushpambaram Prasanna Vadanikshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam Smarechirasiyam Sagam Tatapimana Purvam Gurum. It's actually Dhyana Sloka for Guru. I can see very clearly Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Sahasradala Pangaje Shagala Sida Rashmi Prabham Varabhayagarambujam Vimalaganda Pushpambaram Prasanna Vadanikshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam. On the 1,000-petal lotus, Varabhayagarambujam, Vara Abhayakara, Prasanna Vadanikshanam, with a beautiful, alive, Prasanna Vadana, smiling, welcoming. Prasanna cannot be translated just as a smiling or welcoming. Prasanna should be smiling, welcoming, alive, illumined, graceful. All that words should be added. Prasanna is something which brings you to the present. Prasanna Vadanekshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam. embodiment are in the form of Sagala Devatas, all the gods and goddesses. Smarechirasi hamsaham tatapimana purvam gurum means with my breathing flow, hamsakam. See, hamsam is the integrity syllable of your breathing. Listen carefully. Integrity means being what you are known for. If a lion is known for something and it does that same, it is integrated to being a lion. An elephant is known for something and it is doing the same thing, it is integrated to being an elephant. If suddenly elephant starts eating the flesh, what will happen? He is not known for it. If he does for what he is known, he is integrated to it. So, the integrity syllable of your breathing is hamsam. Hamsam. This hamsam is the ajapa japa mantra. Unchanted mantra which gets chanted continuously by the integrity of your breathing. When your breathing gets into your system and comes out, the natural sound it makes is called hamsa. Hamsam. Understand? Where this hum sound takes a turn of some sound is Sahasrara. That is where Guru is sitting. That is why it is called hum. Please listen carefully. That is why he is addressed as Hamsakam. Where the hum turns into sam, his agam resides there. That is his house. If the hum does not turn into sam, you are savam. Understand? If the hum, listen carefully. If the hum is 100 unit and sam is less than 100, 99, you are just aham. If the hum is 100 and sam is 100, you are hamsa, jiva, individual soul, who had pratyagatma chaitanya jagrata. If the hum is 100 and sam is 101, you are paramahamsa. Listen carefully. This hum-sam proportion decides the level of integrity you have in your system. This hum-sam, that decides how many dimensions in your brain are open and available, accessible to you. Listen very carefully. If this hum is 100, some is less than 100, you are in the plane of agam, human. Boo. If the hum is 100, some is also 100, you are hamsa, jiva who is awakened. If the hum is 100, some is even 101, you started entering into the Paramahamsa dimension. Means the Guru component has started manifesting in your jiva. Means he started mixing in your what is your desire? Your Guru's desires. What is your taste of life? Your Guru's taste. What is your joy? Your Guru's joy. What is your opinions about death? Your Guru's opinions. What is your opinion about life? Your guru's opinions. His taste, if it has started mixing in your brain, some proportion drastically increases. Understand? Actually, I am explaining the whole science of opening different doors of multi-dimensions of the universe to you. And now if you are opening your sleep dimension, your Sushupti dimension, Patala Lokam only will open for you. So please, do not plan for Patala. Let's plan for Kailasa. Your breathing becoming intense, especially through certain activities, opens up those dimensions, those planes, and your brain awakens the ability to have access to those dimensions. Listen. Now, you are intensely listening to this truth, and even if it is going above your head, you are trying to let me. Then your breathing actually gets into certain subtle flow, which is intense. Subtle don't think means shallow. No. In subtle breathing also it gets intense. During the puja, that subtle intensity happens. During the kirtan, raw intensity. During the yoga, a programmed intensity. Understand? Regulated intensity is yoga. Raw intensity is karana, kirtan. A subtle intensity is while during puja or during the satsang. Now, your breathing is getting subtle. It will go and hit a component in your brain which will open your ability to access Satyaloka. Listen. Each of the activity and the prana intensified through that activity opens up a component or a part of your brain construct which gives you access to the different dimensions of life. Various intense breathing currents, breathing patterns, getting awakened in your system and opening different constructs of your brain and having access to those dimensions is what I call manifesting powerful cognitions and having access to multi-dimensional universe. That's really fun. 3 lines. 1. Integrity is being what for you are known. That's all. Second, various methods of making your breathing intense opens up different components and parts of your constructs of your brain, gives access to different dimensions of universe. Third, very carefully listen. Listen very carefully. Neither my form nor my words can be equivalent to my breathing space. Because all these are different in other dimensions, but only my breathing is same in all dimensions. The air inhaled goes to Kailasa and gets exhaled. Facing yourself in the parallel universes will make you manifest powers spontaneously. Facing yourself in the parallel universes makes you manifest powers and Paramashivatva spontaneously. So listen. Asserting your identity, yourself, is your nature. Assuring your higher existence to yourself, giving you the experience and opening of your higher existence to yourself is my responsibility. Listen. Asserting your self, asserting your identity is your responsibility. That is the way you live. Wherever you go, you assert your identity. You manifest everything as you identify yourself. It's from that point, that unit with which you measure everything. The unit of your life is your identification about you. How you perceive you is the unit with which you measure whole universe. If you identify yourself as a joyful person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a rich person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a poor person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. How you assert yourself is the unit with which you measure universe. That's the way you live. That is your responsibility. That is your existence. The first powerful cognition, understanding, satya, you need to grasp is, even now, you have a simultaneous existence in waking state and dream state. That is why very casually, spontaneously, you can slip into dream state and come to waking state without any effort. Sometimes when the brain fog is too much, you start feeling that there is no gap between the dream state and waking state. I can see when people stare into my screen, I tell them, I am in front of you in waking state. Please don't mistake, I am appearing in your dream state. Listen, if you understand this truth, even now, you spontaneously, simultaneously exist in waking state and dream state. That is why anything you do impacts your dream self. Anything you do in your dream impacts your waking self. If you had
It was a beautiful session, a powerful session where all of us learned how we can, through the brain, understand and understand the universe more. And with that, we thank each and every one of you for joining us today for the program, for today's program, where we all were blessed with the darshan of Bhagavan Mahasadashiva Murthy and had a powerful darshan and powerful satsang. And with that, I thank each and every one of you for joining us today and invite all of you for the program tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Nithyananda Yoga, where all of us will be doing the Prathama Vinyasa Krama and the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. And with that, let us all now offer our gratitude. Remember Swamiji in our inner space and offer our gratitude at his divine lotus feet. And conclude the program with the Purnama.
Every people decision today is interconnected, and each decision can have unexpected outcomes. How do you improve the health, productivity, and performance of your workforce as costs soar? Aeon helps you act with clarity and confidence through actionable analytic insight, globally integrated expertise, and locally relevant solutions. The time for uncertainty is over. The time for better.
Thank you, everyone. Nithyananda.
You are listening to Mahakatha Meditation Mantras, the world's most loved source for healing meditation mantras for peace, positive energy, and abundance.
चरणकृतं वाक्कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधम् विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधम् विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधम् विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व। जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शम्भो। करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं वा विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व। जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शम्भो। करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं वा विहितमविहितं वा।
Don't miss the Amazon Black Friday sale. From 21st November to 2nd December. Get epic deals on electronics, toys, home, and more. Shop deals from the USA and Japan. Shop Black Friday deals now on Amazon.sg.
Recommended by dermatologist. Cicaplast Foam B5 Plus accelerates repair from one use. Suitable for all ages. The only repair balm powered by vitamin B5 plus M. Our iconic vitamin B5 with microbiome actives, the most powerful dermatological actives. Cicaplast Foam B5 Plus accelerates repair from one use.
सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व। जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री